Excel offers you the possibility to restrict users from entering certain data into a cell. This might be useful if you have a cell that, for example, only can contain numerical characters and you do not want users to add alphabetic characters. You can also assist users in entering a certain cell input by showing an input message whenever the user clicks on a certain cell. You can customize this input message in the data validation options within Excel. You can also add error messages in case that a user enters an invalid input, and block the user from entering invalid data into your cell. Another frequently used data tool within Excel is the Remove Duplicates data tool, which allows you to remove duplicate or double values within a certain range. If I now go back to my sales order sheet and I want to add a restriction to block users from entering alphabetic characters within numerical fields such as order number, order date, quantity, unit price, sales amount, discounted unit price and discounted sales amount. Then I go to the sales order sheet and select my columns. I go to data validation, settings, allow decimal, and I enter a minimum and maximum. Suppose I now want my order number and quantity to have a whole number. Then I select those two columns. I go to data validation and I select whole number. I can also add an error message, add a stop sign with title wrong input format. Please enter a whole number. And now select my order date, go to data validation. Here I select settings date. Enter my start date, which is 01/01/2016, for example. And I enter my end date, which could be, for example, 31/12/2017. I enter a error message, wrong input format, please enter a date format. Click OK. For store, I do not want users to add a text longer than 10 characters, so I allow text length between 0 and 10 characters. Suppose that I want to display a custom input message whenever the user enters a store, then I can go to input message, enter my title store, and I show the input message, please specify the store name. I also display an error message, and I want a warning sign instead of a stop sign this time. My title will be store name too long. And my message will be, please enter a store name that is less than 10 characters long. Okay. If I now want to enter a alphabetic character, for example, in my order number or order date column, then I get a error message, wrong input format, please enter a whole number. And if I do the same in my order date column, then I get a error message, wrong input format, please enter a date format. Suppose that I click on one of the elements in the column store, then I have a message saying, please specify the store name. Suppose I enter a text longer than 10 characters. Then I get a warning message, please enter a store name that is less than 10 characters long. Continue. So here I have the option to continue yes or no, and I select no. So if you want to allow your user still to be able to proceed after entering an invalid input, then you can use a warning message. If you want to block your user from entering an invalid input, then you can use the block message. Finally, suppose that I want to remove orders with a duplicate order tag. Then I go to remove duplicates. And here I can select my column order tag. So I first unselect all. Then I select my column order tag. Click OK. Yes, my data has headers. OK. No duplicate values found. So I don't have any duplicate order tags, which is normal. So I click OK. And as you can see, you can use this functionality to clean your data from duplicate values.